have a bit of a confession to make, and some of you will know this already. I am a little bit, I hate it when people use the word obsessed, but obsessed with lip products, right? And by obsessed, I mean I have a lot. I want to use them all the time. I think about using them all the time. I will sometimes just look at them. And it's my goal to get through every single one of them. And I have a lot. I'm going to show you now my collection, but also I want to show you some of my favorite ones. I'm going to link all of them down below for you. There's discount codes there as well. Some of them I purchased myself. Some of them were gifted, but the key will show up to show you which is which, basically. So that's what we're doing today. Please do consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and comment your favorite lip product down below, so I can try it out. Now listen, I know by no means that this is not normal to have this many products. I know some of you will be like, yeah, but they're gonna expire. I do not recommend using expired products, but I will. That's it, I will. So I'm gonna show you now my Unhinged collection. No shame, we're not shaming anyone today. Okay, so this is it. They go across these 4 shelves. So the lips are here. This shelving, this like acrylic shelf here. It's actually an acrylic shelf for nails, nail polishes. Here, 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 all here, and all here. So these are all my lip products. Let me give you a bit more of, and yes, I illuminate them with motion censored lights. And sometimes, listen, I just walk into this room and I'll just open these and I'll just look at them. And I'll be like, wow, I've achieved something today. So up the top here, we have, I have to go at this angle, a few palettes. We have some of my favorite brands, Romand, which has glosses, stains, lip balms, matte, I'm gonna show you one of these anyway, matte lip products. There's Peri Pera here. We have Colorgram, which I have their glosses, stains as well. Nuse, which is one of my absolute favorite brands, which you will see as well. Some lip balms from Colorgram. And then if we go down here, I wanted Fui to have their whole shelf. So we have the voluming lip glosses. These are the ones that come in like 30%, no, 30% and then 70%. So they're the same colors, but they come in different percentages. I have some of their other lip glosses here. The blurry pudding pots from them also. DASIQUE. I'm going to try one of those as well. I have all here my lip pencils as well. I also found these. These were from a brand called, oh my God, what was it called? Flort, I think it's called. And these were very similar to, if I show you the shades, let me show you these, to these palettes here, which I'm also going to show you in this video, or one of them anyway. And then we have, this is all pretty much DASIQUE as well. So I have some of their really cute, like these art palettes, which I actually need to try properly. More of a matte finish ones, their lip stains. And then alternative stereo, I believe it's called. Their lip potions are beautiful, and these are all like lip balms. DASIQUE again. We have AOU, some of their really beautiful lip balms. These are like the clicky lipsticks, lip products. These look like nail polishes, but they are lip products. And then I have like random ones in here that don't really fit out here. Maybe are colors that I probably wouldn't wear. Yes, these are nail polishes actually, and then all those. So that's a quick look at my collection. So when I'm filming, I'll basically grab, depending how many videos I'm filming, 3 or 4, and I will just use them. Also, some of these are actually clear, like these 2, for example. Not just those 2, this is clear also, and there's some other balms up there. So they're not all lipsticks, so they are balms that I would use on a daily. Yeah. I know it's not normal. Let's just start from the beginning. I'm going to take off what I have on my lips. My lip collection does contain a lot of lip pencils, but I do find myself just going back to the Annalicia pencils in the shade Baby. I always now line the top and bottom of my lip before I put on any lip product, just under the lip line, and then I connect that into my lip, just like this. And I leave it. And then I just do a Cupid's bow and leave it like that. So I'm going to be doing that like 20 times throughout this video. Okay, let's start with the first one. This is one of my favorite brands. This is from a brand called Nuse, and this is the shade C00, code name Cold, and you can see it has this like purpley tone to it. These are kind of made to go on top of other shades. I personally really like it by itself. I'm going to use it on top of CO3, which is like another nude tone. And these are great lip tints. So I always start in the middle, like so, and I don't bring it to the end. And this is pretty much what I'm going to do with most of the lip shades. I'm just going to let that sit for just a minute. And there's a few different collections in these. These have a lot of like cool tones to them, and there's also ones that you can just wear on the daily. But what I love about these is they leave your lips feeling nice and plump, right? But like hydrated plump. They're not tingly or stingy or menthol anyway. In fact, I can't even feel it on my lip, but they are just so hydrating on the lip. They feel incredible. They also, I didn't realize this until I was looking a bit more into it, they gently exfoliate the lip to get rid of any like dead skin cells on the lip. And I think our lips are one of the areas that we kind of forget to exfoliate. We just shouldn't do it all the time, but we should do it gently often. But I think we sometimes forget. So to have a lip product you can wear daily that gives that gentle exfoliation, I think it's a really cool idea. And this is also the sister brand off the brand Romand. You'll see I have a few Romand products here, which I'm going to show you too. I love their products. So to know it's that kind of same sister brand, I'm very excited about them. They also make these incredible blushes, which I will show you my collection too, that I just love. They're almost like tinted water on the skin. Okay, watch how this is going to transform this lip shade. See? Compared to a top. It has this more nude. I love this because, you know me, and colour on my lip, I'd rather not. And they have these really great tips where they don't seem to pick up colour, which is really nice. It's not going to like mix in all the different shades and all the different colours, but you can use a disposable if you want, or like a lip brush. But look, just look how smooth. Why can't I get that on? Look how smooth and hydrated that looks. I just love it so much. Just wet lips I think is so stunning. My lips are gonna fall off by the end of it. Okay, next up is a product from DASIQUE. I love this brand in general. I did a whole video with them. I love their lip tints. I have a whole collection, and this is their Souffle color pots. So you may know the brand Fui, and I've done a few videos using their blurring pudding pots. Love them. Their lips and cheeks, and these are a very similar idea. It comes with a little brush on top, and then underneath is the moussey kind of color. This is salmon buff. No, it's not. So this is salmon buff. I did just have the wrong shade. So you have your little brush on top, and then you have the color. You can see I've used it already underneath. Lip and cheek. Again, I actually haven't used this little brush, so let's give it a go. We'll use it on the lips and the cheeks. Again, it's that very like spongy, moussey texture. I actually don't need that much. I don't know why I just did that. And it's matte on the skin, but it doesn't feel dry or anything like that. It feels very smooth, very velvety almost. And there's 15 shades in this. I have them all. I was very lucky they sent them to me because, again, I'm in love with a brand and I am obsessed with lip products. So this was a really, I'm sorry I keep saying that obsessed, but I'm using it correctly. I'm using it in the correct term. So I was so happy when they sent it to me. Look, just so nice and natural, weightless. I can't even feel it on the lips. It is so stunning. I'm going to keep saying stunning too. You're going to be sick of me after this video. And this is such a great little like, oh, carry it in your bag kind of product where you can easily touch up with it. You can easily like add more throughout the day. I would even go as far to say, it probably doesn't recommend because there's probably some red pigmentation in it, but I would even pop this like through the eye socket if you want it to be super monochromatic in your look. That just goes on. Oh God, I really powdered over some texture there. That looks horrible. But this blush is, again, so smooth. Beautiful. I just love it. I just love multi-use products in general, but these just in my collection. Look how smooth it is as well. And it isn't drying. Like I said, it's not dry that your lips start to feel like this with like most, oh my God, I saw a video of someone, they're not a makeup person, they were just doing like a theme park thing, and they're wearing like this matte lip, and you can see it's like a matte lipstick, right? Oh my God, it was crinkly. It had that like waxy vinyl looking layer on the lip, and it was just like crinkling up. It was so crinkly the camera couldn't concentrate on it. So it's nice to have a smooth, I don't want to take this off, a really nice matte smooth finish. That to me just looks stunning. By the way, I'm going to keep referring to these products as, this is one of my favorites because They are. But I kind of don't need to keep saying it because you get the deal. So I keep putting foundation on my lip to blank out the colour of my lip. I actually wouldn't really recommend that at all. I'm doing it now because I know I'm just going to put them on and then take them off and show you the next one. But I actually use a concealer pencil on my lip because I know it's going to be longer lasting. I know it's going to grip to my lip more. And I know that concealers have some hydrating ingredients, but not enough that it's going to separate from my lips. So that's what I would usually do. Okay, next up from one of my favorite brands in general, this is from Colorgram, and this is their Fruity Glass Gloss. And this is the shade Grape Coke. And part of me just got it because of that name. I mean, like, Grape Coke, can you imagine? And it's this beautiful purple, but the way it just smooths out the lip, and it's not crazy purple. Give it a few minutes and you'll just see the smoothest lip you've ever seen in your life. Glassy, I guess that's the name. Just look, that subtle hint. And these come in some other really beautiful shades. It's like an orangey one and a more of a pink one. It is plumping, so it does have, again, that more menthol plumpy feel. It doesn't taste like anything. Wait, and it's really, really good for layering because it doesn't kind of take away any product underneath. So if you're wearing a lipstick or something like that and you just want a gloss on top, this is a really nice option because it's not going to melt away at whatever's underneath. Look how smooth that is. Just look how smooth that is. That's so nice. And it's buildable too. So if I did want to go in with a little bit more and really bring out that purple shade, I can definitely add another layer. Oh, I just love it. I just love the finish. For this one, for me, with... I don't know what I'm saying. This one for me, this would be a really nice, like, oh, quick, I need to put something on my lips, tiny bit of color, gonna plump. It looks juicy, it looks glossy, it looks glassy. Obsessed. Shouldn't have eaten it though. Okay, now I keep saying they're my favorite, but this, why is there so much light coming in suddenly? This is genuinely one of my favorite formulas, brands, and textures. This is the Glasting Color Gloss from Romand. Romand make the most incredible lip products in general. This is the shade Peony Palette. Last time I checked, it was out of stock, but it might be back in stock now. I'll leave a few links down below. One, I really like this, like the applicator kind of has that bend to it. So when you apply it, you're kind of just really pushing it to the cheek. Look at that shade. Imagine a gloss with this high shine and color that isn't sticky, that doesn't feel tacky on the lip, in the most beautiful subtle pink, and all the shades in this gloss are wonderful. Oh, I still have some black lipstick on from earlier. Again, look, beautiful. It's really, really hydrating and it's not sticky. It has like waxes in it that make it not sticky, but have that high shine to it, that really high gloss. There are 6 shades in this, I think. Yeah, 6 natural shades. Let me get another one. So this is shade 6. I think it's called Deepen More, and it's a bit more browny. Oh my God. How do you use this one? That is stunning. A little bit browner, but again, really comfortable. High shine, high gloss. And I can do this. And I'm not scared about stringy bits or anything like that. Beautiful. Stunning. Okay, we are actually going back to Romand again. And this is the Blur Fudge tint. This is a shade Warming Up, and this is the BEUGE shade edition. A lot of these lip products are kind of released in like series almost. So you have like the Fudge Blur tint, and then there's their basic line, and then there's like an autumn line. So they're released like that. So you may go online and see only like 4 shades, but actually there's like 12. But this is, like it says, that fudge kind of matte, extremely comfortable, very similar to the DASIQUE thing we used before. And this is super long lasting. It's long lasting again, but not dry, not crinkly. My lips aren't like this. Very, very smooth, very plumping. So if you want something kind of matte, and actually they're really nice to kind of team up with each other in different shades to do more of a gradient look, this would be a really beautiful product to go for. I also want to give a shout out to WAKEMAKE for their soft coloring lip palettes. This comes in 3 different colors. I just showing you one of my favorites. These beautiful tones that you can mix together. Different finishes. Some of them have like glitter in it, some of them have a bit of shimmer. For example, if I want to use this deeper purple shade, listen, these like silicone spatulas are gonna overtake our normal applicators because they're just so incredible. Sorry, I can't see what I'm doing. And then I can always go in with like this bluey tone if I want to, so this lilac, and like cool it down like I did with the first lip product. And you can pre-mix them, of course, as well. And they're not like incredibly heavy either. So although you're layering, you're not getting this like sticky gloss. I just love it. So artsy, very arts and crafts. Okay, let's move on to our last but not least product. Okay, this is from a brand called Alternative Stereo, and this is a lip potion. This is a shade Milk Pearl Gloss Soda Moon. Why I really like this one is I like the brand anyway, Alternative Stereo. They make really beautiful lip products. They also do like this steam lip mask, which is stunning. I keep one by the side of my bed. But I like these because they stay the color, right? This isn't, oh, it's blue and then it's going to pH to your lips. No, this is blue. It stays the color that it's meant to be. It's very subtle and it has a very slight shimmer to it. So this is definitely a lot thicker in comparison to all the other formulas we've used. It's thick, so but not sticky. Like it's not like. So again, you can do a tiny little bit. You can tap it into your lip, just to nude out the lip a little bit, and it has a very slight, like I don't know if you can see, like the shine, this dazzle almost to the color. But they make these in more of a purple, they make them in like some nude tones, deeper reds. It's just a really beautiful texture. Again, you can feel it on the lip, but it's not sticky or greasy. And it also contains ingredients that are going to smooth out the lips so you don't get lines in your lips. Okay, well those are all my favorites, well some of my favorites because I have a lot more. Let me know if there's anything you would try down below. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.